yeti.com/gamesdonequick. That'll show all of the t-shirts available on sale for this marathon. $3 of every t-shirt is donated to the charity, which is basically the profit that the Yeti and the artist would make from the t-shirt. And another sponsor of ours is Ava Media. They graciously donated lunch for $2,000 worth of lunch for the attendees of this event, and they're selling discounted capture cards with a promo at bit.ly/SGDQ promo. We have $40 from Cuddly Lizard. Just got an unexpected tax reimbursement. Share the love. Also, thanks for showing off so many underrated games. We have $5 from Daniel Adamski. He says, Kirby all the way. You cannot dispute the fact that Kirby is cutest of them all. Remember, Kirby is cute! And we have $10 from Blake Dolan. Also known as Cloakers Seinfeld. He says, hey Plum, it's your pal, Cloakers. Good luck with the run. Donating now is apology that I slept through Pulseman.
Yo, thanks Cloakers. So are we almost ready? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is Yoshi's story, and it's all melons, and I don't think anyone's ever been as nervous about eating 2 bananas as I am right now.
You're not gonna eat it.
Basically, this category, if you don't know much about Yoshi's story, it's pretty much 100%. It's just called all melons due to a technicality. I was really worried about that watermelon. There's a lot of cool speed tech in Yoshi's story. That's one thing that really makes it stand out. The big thing about this game is being able to eat a bunch of fruit really fast while trying to always maintain your momentum. And there are a lot of ways to do this. The main one you're gonna see a lot of in this run is called a dustless ground pound. That was one of the bananas I was worried about. All right, thank you. We're not getting our potassium for today.
Yeah, sometimes the tongue will reach out to the outer fruit.
Yeah, hitboxes for fruits in this game are really weird. We're not really sure what fruit they give priority to, but the game just kind of does what it wants. Also, the game picture on the screen is kind of messed up if the tech crew person wants to look at that. It's really messed up.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
Oh, okay. Ignore me then, I'll keep playing. But those ground pounds I'm doing, by doing a dustless ground pound, I completely eliminate the ending lag frames of a ground pound, and I'm able to just move immediately. You'll also notice I'm mashing B a lot. Every time Yoshi tongues while ascending in the air, you will gain a little bit of height, about a pixel. So if you just mash B really fast, you can get some good height. And do you want to do resets?
Sure.
This game also has really long cutesy cutscenes that most people remember this game for, where the Yoshis sing and the page turns and they all get happier. But we don't want the Yoshis to get happier, we just want to go fast.
Yeah, I want to be the reset guy here.
There we
Is it
go.
reset?
See ya, Yoshi's. The page is turning.
I gotta do it like 5 times.
And
Sounds fun.
I selected White Yoshi for that level. White Yoshi is superior for speedrunning on most levels for a couple reasons. White Yoshi only takes about 1 second to select, and after eating a heart-shaped fruit called a super happy fruit, White Yoshi will become super happy, and that means you can flutter at running speed. You also get massive egg explosions, because that's what happens when you're happy.
So we do have a $20 donation from Dan Salvato. He says, no pressure, Plumtea. There are only 40,000 people watching you substitute my run. Anyway, I'm super happy to have such a cool guy running this game with me. Wish I was there so we could be couch buddies. Maybe next time. But meanwhile, keep licking those melons. Your true bro, Dan Salvato.
Dan's the person who rooted this category, and he's the only other runner for this game. He's a really cool dude, and there's a lot of fruits that aren't melons right now. Yeah, but by utilizing White Yoshi, Yoshi's story has its own version of lava skip coming up, and I can get through that pretty quick with a running speed flutter, which is really nice. This level may seem like it's one of the more tricky levels just because of all the lava, but ignore that. Just imagine that's ground and all the pressure goes away.
Yeah, he has to get really deep in the lava for it to count as a death.
No, we just went to lava. Oh, whoops, we're back. By using the with the invincibility frames we get from the blarg, we can actually just run on solid ground right above the kill point. And, oh god, it's a lava skip.
You guys want to get a couch call while we're here?
Yeah, sure.
forgot that?
I'm Plum, and I hope I don't die right now. I didn't die.
I'm Miles.
I'm Crack Attack.
He's also the guy that just reset the game. Shoutouts to him. Don't worry, I'm not going to do any more shoutouts this run. I learned my lesson.
It's gonna be shout out to the.
All right, and these are crate games. When you run to the right, the crates go up. When you jump,
Nice.
I'm sorry, this is a really scary game. Like, you think it looks cute, you think it's a storybook. This game is the epitome of resets. And just like in Yoshi's Island, you can angle egg shots down and throw them through solid objects. It's pretty cool.
I'll do a reset.
Yes, thank you, Reset Man.
Reset guy. Because he's gonna be mashing the button, so that's
yeah,
why it
because
saves a little bit of time if I do it.
It's
for
not
him.
just like a placebo effect sort of thing. It actually does make the score screen go faster.
So I have a question. Which song is better, the Yoshi singing or the credits music in Nights?
Oh, why are you giving me the most difficult questions? I've got to focus on the run right now.
I'm
just
asking
gonna
important
say,
questions here.
I'm just gonna say the Christmas acapella from Christmas Night. All right, and you're gonna see a cool trick here.
The
Normally,
level's called Frustration as well.
yeah, shout out. Oh my God, no more shout outs. Yeah, there are those wheels and we're supposed to go inside them, but I'm scared of wheels too outside of everything else in this run, so we're just gonna flutter away. Sustained flutters are definitely easier than Yoshi's Island, but there's still a small frame window for them. Yo, no more shoutouts, please. And yeah, here's another wheel we're gonna go through. And I just wasted an egg. That's actually one thing about Yoshi's story that you'll immediately notice compared to Yoshi's Island is that egg management is a lot easier. And it's just nicer in my opinion. Sort of where neutral egg shots in Yoshi's Island, if you're familiar with that game, you just you angle them 45 degrees down, then they just bounce right back at 90 degrees. In this game, all your neutral eggs are just straight forward, and if you jump while priming the egg for the least amount of time possible, you can actually not lose any of your momentum while throwing the egg, and it's really nice. So that's sort of my main method for breaking bubbles, dumping up fruits and stuff in this run.
Also, keep in mind when he throws an egg, there's also, because it's a white Yoshi, there's an explosion as well, so it hits a lot around.
Yeah, white Yoshi and black Yoshi too have larger egg explosion radiuses, which helps on a couple areas. Oh god. I did it!
It was close.
Basically what I do there is after I pick up the crates, I run to the left because that's far enough left to actually despawn that snake. So I'm already running right at full speed towards that intersection while the snake is spawned, which gives me barely enough time to get past him. And the bosses in this game are... It's like every other boss in a speedrun. There's a boss now. In a couple seconds, there won't be. There we go. You know, out of everything I was nervous in this run about, you're clapping about the one thing I wasn't nervous at all about.
Exactly.
Shout outs to clapping.
Gotta do those resets.
Hey, someone's gotta do it. It's a tough job.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the only way you can do it. All right, and coming up is a level that I'm sure a lot of you remember from your childhood and probably hate from your childhood because it was just terrifying. We're gonna go to a level with a bunch of giant fish that eat you whole. And the funny thing about them is normally when Yoshi eats a fruit, he'll get like a little heart or something above his head to say like he's happy, he's regaining health, and the fish actually gets one of those above his head when he eats Yoshi. So, they're a good meal.
This is probably the only game where like the goal is to get happy.
Well, actually, we're skipping all the cutscenes, so we're not getting any happier, but we're getting closer to our tree.
Well, that doesn't mean he's not happy because of the cutscene.
And water controls in this game suck. This is the most water we're gonna have to deal with for our run, though.
Yeah, when he's swimming, the tongue goes in different directions sometimes.
Yeah, Yoshi's tongue always wants to pretty much go to the right while you're in the water if you're not holding a direction, and it can make a couple things really disorienting. And the best part about being super happy is we get this awesome rock theme. It's the only thing to do when you're happy.
What could be happier than rock?
Heavy metal. I'm sorry. Like, I can't make jokes. I'm too nervous.
We need bad puns.
Am I good to read some donations?
Oh, yeah, totally. Go for it.
We have $15 from Jason Kono. Says, good morning. What a great way to start the morning with a speedrun on one of the most memorable N64 games of my childhood. I remember falling in love with the music and most of all, Yoshi's voice that has been recycled in many games afterward. Thank you to all SGDQ staff and runners for this amazing event.
All right, and now we've got the hardest minigame we play in one lap coming up. If this looks hard, don't worry. In the full category, there's a minigame that's like 10 times harder than this. All right, I'm actually gonna take this easy because I choked on this like 50 times in practice today. Oh my, there we go.
That was fun.
Yeah, when I'm actually doing serious attempts, you pretty much just want to get the perfect angle right off the bat at the bottom, and then you can just do a bunch of really fast jumps up those platforms. The hard part about that is the way you jump, you don't have any room to move to the left. Cool. What I want to do there is I want to throw my egg to break the bubble, then get the super happy fruit into my mouth before the egg explosion really goes off, so it will break the next bubble on the screen, because while white Yoshi is super happy, your egg explosions will break every bubble on screen. And this guy used to be a nightmare in the run, because there was a chance he could push you away from the block, but by doing that quick little setup, not a chance. He's just not his day, and we're gonna get the melons and peace out. And all of these are really good times for donations, the score screens going into the next level. All right, and this game actually does run at 60 frames per second, and in the level coming up, we're going to see a instance of where they made a concession to achieve that. A lot of the stuff in this game has a certain priority for despawning, and certain things with a very low priority, the second they go off screen, they despawn, which a lot of enemies do. And we're gonna see some bombs fired from the background. Off screen, they're gone. And that just makes navigating this a lot easier, because we need to go in between those pipes to get that final melon to spawn.
So we do have some upcoming bids. One is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. It's at $4,095.02 out of 5,000. If you want that played, you'll have to get it in pretty soon, because it'll be played around the time of Oracle of Seasons today. And speaking of Oracle of Seasons, we have a bid war for which animal friend to use. You can choose Ricky the kangaroo.
No, all coins do is add to your score. The big thing with coins, though, you'll notice I do collect a few. I probably should have pointed it out in the last level. There are certain objects in the game where if you collect them in a row, well, it's not really the objects, but the game places triggers behind them, and you're supposed to collect the object to activate the trigger, and that will cause like a melon or a heart to spawn.
And for which animal friend to use during Oracle of Seasons, Ricky the kangaroo is winning at $711. Moosh the bear is trailing only a bit behind at $613, and Dimitri the Dodongo needs a lot of help if you guys want him, because he's only at $75.10.
Yes, there is a way to dupe fruits. It's really weird. No one really cares enough to look into it, because it's something so, just... I kind of want to... It'll take a bit to explain, but I might as well. I'm here, right? Basically, the levels in this game are sort of built out of blocks, making up specific sections and portions of the level. Sorry, I need to focus for a second. All right. I want to do that while I'm still super happy, so I can get the running flutter speed from being super happy. But basically, like I was saying, levels in this game are built up of blocks, chunks, and there are seams to those chunks, and you'll notice them occasionally when the screen doesn't want to scroll while aiming an egg. If you get a melon, usually from a bubble, onto one of those seams specifically, and you can eat it to where it would despawn on the same frame, then it will actually still be there, and you can eat it another time. It's not really useful for melons. Where it would be useful, though, is an all lucky fruit run, because there are just not enough lucky fruits in any of the levels in Chapter 2 to actually beat them with 30 of a lucky fruit, which is kind of a shame. There is a task of the game, but no one... Duping is so finicky that no one's really bothered to really figure out how it works. That's just how I'm guessing it works. Because we know it's possible.
Yeah, we...
Yeah, you can already do that though, just with lucky fruits, yeah. You'll notice in this run, every time I eat 7 melons, I'm gonna die.
Well, you sound like more like you're in a horror
forgot to
movie
eat that.
than
That's a fruit I need.
story.
There we go. Every time I eat 7 melons in a row, I will get a super happy fruit. The same goes for lucky fruits. If you eat 7 of your lucky fruit in a row, you will spawn a super happy fruit. And if you ground pound while you're super happy, all shy guys on the screen will turn into your lucky fruit. So a lucky fruit run will basically be chaining, get 7 fruits, get super happy, find 7 enemies to ground pound, and do that until you're at 30 fruits. Because at most, there's only gonna be about 15 of a fruit other than melons, which is one reason why melons is specifically like, it's not an arbitrary thing. There are 30 in each level, and you need exactly 30 fruits to beat a level. Funny how that works.
Yeah, and they're always in the same location as well.
We have $100 from Nicholas Carr. Yay, Yoshi. I hope this helps to the cause. We have $25.02 from Sporty Board. I gotta donate for Leon P's LADX run. It would be a crime if it didn't get run. Much love to all my 502.
Getting hit there doesn't matter because we need to wait for that cloud to stop spinning anyway, so.
Much love to all my 502 friends who are SGDQ. 502 from womb to womb. Yeah. I will say this, Leon P, as far as I know, does have the record for Link's Awakening DX, so it will be a really good run if you donate for it. Also, we have $15 from Michael Lindsay. He says, congrats to Plum for getting Yoshi Story into SGDQ. Thanks to everyone in the Yoshi Story community for bringing this game as far as it's come. And thanks Dan Salvato for being a cool dude. And yeah, I'm learning this, slowly but steadily. Yoshi. Yahoo! Also, a quick shout out to the Japanese community. We have $270 from Ram7 and $5 from Salmon. Hey, Plum.
It's coming back.
And $5 from Salmon. Hey, Plum. I remember watching your practice runs while talking a mumble. Time for the real deal. Good luck.
Yo, thanks, Salmon. So yeah, we're basically at the end of the run right now. We've basically just got to do a silly crate minigame that a lot of people struggle with casually, but we're not casual, we're speedrunning, so we got this. It's just kind of tricky because now you've got to manage to balance them in a way where you can actually catch them all. Hey, we did it. All right, and there's just one melon we need to go back for. That was on our crate course, and we're all set. Dustless, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but this game runs at 60 FPS, and there are only 6 frames to do that, so that's why I'm like half consistent with it. Although I'm just making excuses, I apologize. I'm gonna get called out on the internet for that.
All right, get ready on time.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's kind of the end of the game.
See you, Bowser. Yeah, we just played through the whole game, and I didn't choke once.
Nice.
Yeah! Serious though, like, that's not time.
No, I don't get to
I
reset
can't
anymore.
like express how nervous I was going throughout this run because there are just so many ways to cause a reset. There are melons that if you don't get them first try, like all the mini games, they'll just never respawn. You need to reset the whole game. If you eat one of the whole fruits, you need to reset. Oh, time.
Time.
That's really solid. That is, wow, nice. Yeah. I did it.
The horror of Yoshi's story.
I know
is
my mom and
over.
dad are watching. I did it, you guys. I did it. We ate 180 melons.
And now bananas.
All right, names. SGD.
So we have.
It's right next to the P. Don't blame me. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you thought I was not terrible at this game, you should check out Dan Salvato, because he's a lot better than I am. He's been playing for longer. He cares more about this game, quite frankly, but he's a super cool dude. Man, yeah. Thanks, Dan. Bye. All right. Have a good SG.
So we have $25 from Matthew Zero. He says, I love Yoshi's story and I'm glad to be watching the run. Love SGDQ. $15 from Link2X. Needs more Nintendo. Link's Awakening, anyone? $35 from Alicia Rockenhauser. Loved Yoshi's story as a kid and seeing it as a speedrun is really cool. Thanks for all you guys are doing to raise money for a great cause. Okay, and that was Yoshi's Story featuring Soothing Plum Tea. Next up is New Super Mario Bros. U featuring E. Waller. But before that, a quick commercial break, and I'm Mike Uyama. I'm signing out, and up on the mic next will be I Like Being Smart.